Happy Easter, everybody.
Hi, happy Easter.
Welcome to our live. And today we've got a giveaway, so we've got 2 pots. And so we're going to pass those 2 pots, Christine, and we'll show them, and the boys will come in and say hello.
Hello, happy Easter, everyone.
You in? In the screen.
Happy Easter, everyone.
Happy Easter. It's Sunday in Australia.
Yes.
So we're a day early. Welcome to our giveaway.
Well, not for everybody. Some people have Easter on a different weekend.
That's right. So this is what we're giving away today. So this little floating blue pumpkin. As you can see there, the floating blue on there. So this is quite a nice, beautiful glaze. So we're giving that away today. And Christine, you can...
Oh, well.
That one?
Is that centre?
Yep, and we're giving away this pot as well, so you can choose whichever one you want. First drawn out of a hat, so we're going to start the clock in about a couple of seconds.
Yep.
And so 15 minutes. So basically, tell us where you come from. So, say if you come from Perth in Australia, or Arizona, or wherever you come from in the UK, or in Europe, or in Asia. Yeah, just tell us where you're from. And and your name, or you basically we can get that off it anyway. But so just put a message through with your where you're coming from whereabouts, and we'll put you into the hat. And in 15 minutes' time, we'll draw you out.
Yes, and you've got to be here to collect.
You've got to be here to collect the.
Shelia is from New Mexico.
New Mexico.
Wow, there's the first one in. So who is it?
Sheila.
Sheila.
Okay,
excellent.
So I'll set my timer.
So last time, one went to Vancouver Island and one went to, where was the other place? Was that Arizona?
I think it was Arizona.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we had 2 go to the other side of the world last giveaway. So it'd be very interesting to see where it goes today.
Coming in quick.
Oh, they're coming in quick.
Okay, the 15-minute timer is on.
So let us know where you're from for the giveaway. We send it anywhere for you.
So how's everyone's Easter going? And yeah, so it's fantastic having 4 days off.
Yes.
So we've had 2 days off so far and 2 to go. And
Yes.
yeah, we're really enjoying it. It's a great little break.
Jane from Brazil.
Jane from Brazil.
Oh, excellent.
There's the next one.
Oh, we're...
Anna from France.
Anna from France.
Alex from Perth, Scotland.
Alex from Perth in Scotland.
I think
lucky he said that, and not Perth in Australia.
Yeah.
Well, I think
Thanks, Courtsy, for the heart on TikTok.
Thank Alex
you.
has been with us before
Yes,
from Perth
definitely.
in Scotland.
Yeah, so we've got
Lupta from Hawaii.
from Hawaii.
Yes.
Wow. That's amazing, isn't it?
Yes.
So we're starting to get around the globe.
The boys are furiously writing down.
Yep.
They're getting practice using their pens because
Thanks,
normally
mate,
it's all
for
on.
the love your pottery. Thank you.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And
Thanks for
Courtsy
joining us.
says Happy Easter from Melbourne.
Happy Easter. Who's that?
Courtsy.
Courtsy
Oh,
from Melbourne. So we're Melbourne. So
We've
we've
got
gone
someone
round,
local.
and we come back again. So let's go again. Okay, so that's just to show you the pot there. So I mean, they're beautiful in the flesh. And it's got that little pink hue to it on the top. So
what's that glaze, Jim?
So we've got a floating blue, or floating green blue, whatever. Then we've got another green variegated or floating on top. And then we've got a pink. It's just a very small amount of pink, but it's just coming through on the vase there.
On the top.
On the top there. So it's a beautiful little vase. And then we've got this pumpkin, this one here. So we've got, that's in the floating blue.
Armstrong Corky is from Canada.
We're in Canada.
And
welcome.
He says Happy Easter from the middle of the Pacific Ocean.
Oh, wow. Middle of the Pacific Ocean.
So we'll just write that down. So what's, whereabouts in the middle of the Pacific Ocean? Where would that be?
On an island somewhere, probably.
The Cook Islands? Is that? No, that's not that. No. Vancouver? No, not Vancouver. What's Vanuatu?
Happy birthday, Timmy.
Happy birthday, Tim.
Who Loves Mud is from Mississippi.
Mississippi.
Oh, Mississippi.
Well, that's down near Elvis country. There you go. So that's that one there.
They're cruising the high seas at the moment.
Cruising the high seas.
wow.
Wow. On the ship.
Oh,
Wow.
lucky.
Where are we heading?
Yes, where are we heading?
That's good.
That's amazing.
Well,
you got
location. You have given your present location.
Present location. That'll do.
well, I've got to say,
Bruno Ayres, is that a place? Bruno, is that, am I pronouncing that properly?
no,
Ayres.
Buenos Aires.
Buenos Aires.
Yeah.
South America.
I've
Buenos
got to
Aires.
say, that boat's got better internet than us.
The destination is Guam.
That's
Guam.
Argentina, isn't it? Buenos Aires.
I think so.
Yeah. And we're Guam. So that's where's that? That's near where's Guam? That's just off Florida, isn't it? Somewhere around near Florida.
We're potters, not geographical
We're doing not too bad
people.
though. So we've got France. We've got
Latolia says Happy Easter from Sydney. I hope I said
from
that
Sydney.
right.
Oh, very
Happy
good.
Easter.
Someone
Thanks for
a bit
joining us.
local,
How long have we got
only
to go?
about 9 hours away, Sydney.
What have we got to go? We don't want to delete it.
No.
11 minutes.
11
to
minutes to go.
So everyone that's on the social medias, if you comment where you're from, you go in the draw of winning these two pieces here.
That's right.
Just comment where you're from, we'll write you down and put you in a big bucket.
That's right. We've got
We're
under
drawing in
11.
11 minutes.
Yes, under 11 minutes now, so we're counting down.
And you've
And,
got to be here at the end of the 11 minutes to collect.
And this is free postage around the world, so it doesn't matter where you are. So if you're just in Melbourne,
Yeah, well,
then that's fine.
Teragram Ceramics is from Seddon, Melbourne.
If you're
Seddon.
Seddon in Melbourne, so
Right
yeah,
near
or it can be somewhere in Greenland.
Thanks, Courtsy. She said your pieces are beautiful.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thanks for that. Yeah.
Natalia, we got you written down.
Hi, Natalia.
From Sydney, we got that. Yep.
Cynthia.
Cynthia.
On YouTube, you can look at our shorts on YouTube. We've got lots of videos on how we make all our pottery.
Yes, we
Yep.
do.
And
And
that,
Michelle says from
Well, we have lots of videos.
Greensboro, NC. New York City? Is it?
No.
NC, where's that?
Greensboro.
North Carolina.
Ah! Down near Elvis country again.
I'm guessing.
We like Elvis.
I could
like
be totally
Elvis.
wrong.
Anyway, so there you
Could
go.
be New York City, but I think it's North Carolina.
No, I think it would be. No, New York City would be NYC.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah.
Never been to
Smith
America.
is from Missouri.
Missouri. Oh, it's even getting closer. Is Missouri near down south?
I don't
I think it sounds like it. We know not much about America.
Yes, North Carolina.
North Carolina, there you go.
That's right.
We know a little bit, but I mean, how
From
could you
the
not?
TV.
How could you not? We're watching movies all the time. But anyway, so yeah, so we've only got less than 10 minutes to go now, so it's probably about 9 or 8 minutes to go. So
And you have to make sure you're still watching when we do the draw.
yes, so you got to be watching. And
Tell us where you're from.
So a few
We're
more.
from Melbourne. Latola said, where are you guys from? We're from Melbourne.
Campbellfield.
Yes, we're in Melbourne too.
And Courtsy says, do you do pottery classes? Not at the moment.
Not at the
No.
moment, no, not yet.
There's plenty online though. We do all our little courses online. You can have a quick look there.
That's right.
Show you how we build all our pots. Every pot gets filmed, so.
Yes.
That's
yeah,
right.
Everything, doesn't it?
That's
Yes.
right.
is from Berkeley, California.
Wow.
Berkeley, California.
A lot
Wow.
of Americans online, isn't there?
On the west coast.
You can have a look at that. This is what you're going to get for free.
Oh, you
Okay.
get to pick which one you want.
That's right.
First person out of the box.
First
Yes.
person out of a box, and we have.
And Latolia says, I've always wanted to go to Melbourne. One of my sisters live there.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
And
So
Courtsy says, when
Can-
you do, I want to do classes as you're not far from me.
Oh, very good. How's that
No
look?
worries.
Can you see that clearly?
Yeah, just off to your left a little bit.
This way? Is that
Yeah,
better?
it's YouTube can't see I love anything. your accents and your pottery. Well,
Oh,
thank you.
sorry, YouTube.
We'll move you over a bit so you can see.
We're not
what's-
quite on the ball because we're writing everything down.
Yes, I'll give you a better look there. You
how's
go.
that? Is that good?
That's good.
Okay, so just to recap again for all those joining us we're giving these 2 pots away, so free postage anywhere in the world. So just all you got to do is just send us a message and where you're from, and then we'll put you in the draw. Leave a comment. So leave a comment, tell us where you're from, and then we'll put you in the draw, which is going to happen in almost just over 7 minutes. So we're over halfway.
So you get a pot and a pumpkin. So you get to pick from a pot and a pumpkin.
So yeah, first person gets to pick what they want.
That's
Yes.
right. So first person to have a draw gets to pick what they want, and you've also so you've got to be watching when we draw it, so that you can say, yep, that's me. And if you're not there, then we have to draw the next one, and so on.
So who's next?
I think Dorothy is from Denmark.
Denmark.
If that's
Danish.
You've got that on there properly.
Denmark.
Yeah.
Yep.
Denmark, Europe.
Denmark,
Very good.
Europe.
Well,
There
welcome.
we go.
Yes, welcome.
Everybody from all over the
Yeah, we
world.
got
That's right.
people from everywhere.
That's fantastic.
Latola says, good luck everyone. Yes, good luck.
Good luck. Yep.
There's a few people in there now.
Yes.
In the bucket.
Well, there you go. Okay, so just to recap again, giving away these 2, and we're almost there. We probably got just over 6 minutes to go. So don't forget, make a comment.
Amy is from Nevada.
Nevada. We were watching a good film last night. What was that?
Family Plan.
Family
Family
Plan.
Plan with Mark Wahlberg.
With Mark Wahlberg, and they went to the where were they going? Las Vegas.
Yes, Las Vegas.
Yeah, that was quite a road trip. That was good fun. Anyway, so there you go. So that's
And after this, we're going to be doing a kiln unload.
that's
Yeah,
right.
We got
I can't wait to see some of these
Pottery.
pots.
Hello, Sandra.
I bet you I know where she's from.
Vancouver, Island.
Vancouver. Did Sandra put Vancouver down?
Armstrong Corky is from Canada, but they're in holidays in
Well,
Fiji.
we'll write
Wow.
Sandra down as Vancouver and put Sandra on the list. So who's that?
Armstrong Corky is from Canada, but they're on holidays in Fiji.
Oh,
Fiji.
Lovely. Nice
Latola
weather.
Says, do you like country music? I do.
Yes,
Wow.
love it.
I like all types of music, but I'm a little bit of a Dolly fan.
Dolly, yeah. Oh, boy. A little bit of a Dolly fan. She's got her book. and lots of her songs. So, yeah, no, I think more than a Dolly fan.
Courtsy says, I haven't saying your name right. Courtsy says, ooh, definitely want to see your kiln unload.
Yes, I want to see it. There's some beautiful pots gone in, so I can't wait to see how the glazes come out.
So
And a few tests in there, so
Yeah,
4.5 minutes to go.
Just under 4.5 minutes to go, so we're counting down. So get your name, get your comments coming, and where you're from. You must be watching when we draw out of a hat, which won't be long.
Latola says, Dolly Parton, I love her voice.
Oh, yeah. Love her outfits. My God.
Yes, that's what the book she's brought out is about, all her dresses. So if you're into fashion, it's a pretty good book. Lots and lots of photos, so you get your money's worth.
And who else have we got from Australia? We got Lee Kernahan. And what? And what's his name? Yeah, that's
Actually, I know a singer. What, singers?
he married.
Country and Western
He married.
singers.
What's her name?
Country and Western.
What's her name? Nicole Kidman. What's his name?
Keith Urban.
Keith Urban. That's it. They probably know in America and so on around the world. Keith Urban, more than Lee Kernahan.
We don't know that many country and Western
No,
singers.
we don't. No,
We like a bit of music from all sorts of...
That's right.
Ailso1076 said, "You're very beautiful, your glazes." Thank you. Anyone who's just joining us, we're giving away these 2 pots. Just comment where you're from below, and we'll go and put your name and your area that you live in into the bucket, and you go into the drawer, which I think is probably in about 4 minutes or something
Yes,
Yes,
so
less than 4
just
minutes.
put down
The alarm's
where
gonna
you're
go
from
very
in the
shortly.
world.
There's going to be 2 winners for this giveaway, and the first winner gets to choose one out of these 2 pieces.
That's right.
it.
And we're going to post them anywhere in the world, so free postage, so you don't have to worry about that.
Sorry,
It's a proper giveaway.
because
No,
it's...
nothing.
because
Proper
it's-
giveaway.
if
No,
it's
no strings attached. You don't even have to be a follower.
Southern Ceramics in WA is from Albany, WA.
Albany. Albany. Not Albania. That's a different part of the world.
Latola says yes. I grew up listening to country music. Randy Travis is my favourite country singer.
Oh.
Randy Travis.
Can't say we've heard of that one.
Well, I'm sorry, I don't know Randy Travis. But anyway, we still love it. But
Yes,
like I
so
said, we
just
like
let
all
us
sorts of
know
music.
where you're from, what part of the world you're from.
We'll swap.
And in about 3.5 minutes, we're going to be drawing names out of the hat. First person out of the hat gets to 2 minutes.
1:59.
Two Old Farts is from Stake Hill, WA.
Two old farts. Oh, that's a great name.
Flats.
Flats.
Flats. Oh, I'm sorry.
Come on, Seamus. Oh my goodness. Listen, this is a Christine laugh. Two, what is it?
Two old flats.
Flats.
Stake Hill, WA.
Steak Hill. Well, maybe when you have a big steak, you might, you know. Anyway, there you go. So
Meat doesn't affect you like that.
Beer Frost is from Southwest Sydney.
Southwest Sydney, and that's Bura.
Biff Frost. Biff Frost.
Bifrost.
Oh, very good.
Welcome.
Southwest Sydney.
Welcome to everybody that's joined us today, and thank you for coming. We're going to give away these pots very shortly.
And then we're going to do a full kiln opening.
And then we're going to open this little kiln up and show you what goodies we've got, the glazes we've been testing, and other pots that we've been putting in and
David.
layering
Lincoln
glazes.
Turning.
Lincoln. Oh, David, how are you?
David is in Nebraska.
Nebraska.
So just let us know where you're from, and in a couple of minutes we're going to draw it out of the hat, and if you're still with us, then you'll get to pick a pot.
So who's seen the really wacky weather lately? I mean, we've got baby magpies in autumn, which is really weird.
Oh no, I think they've had more this year
Almost
than
a second,
ever.
almost a second month in autumn. We're almost going into that, and we've got baby magpies and orchids coming out, which is really weird. So, why I'm saying that is, have we got snow anywhere where we shouldn't have snow at this time of year?
Armstrong Corky said internet not so good in Fiji, but still watching a non-moving screen.
All right, so it's 3, 2, 1, 0.
That's it. They've all gone into the hat.
And
Anyone?
Latola says I gave you a follow. You have a nice personality.
Oh, thank you very
good.
much.
Thank you.
Here
All
we
right,
go
so we're
now.
done.
We're going to.
We got It Sits Queensland.
We'll allow it in.
There is a delay on the.
Yes, we allow for our terrible internet here.
Yeah, so Ipswich in Queensland.
Snow in Reno.
One more. That's it. That's all gone.
Yeah, we're
Snow in where?
in Reno.
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 That's in the US, isn't it?
Yeah, NV. So
NV.
Nevada.
North Virginia?
North Virginia, you reckon?
No, I don't know if that's even the state.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Latola says, good luck.
Here we
Good
go.
luck, everybody.
So we've closed it now, and look, thanks for participating.
We got Amy Rides. I've already put her in.
So we're
Alright.
going to draw out the hat, so we'll put them over there.
Alright.
We'll shake it up for you. Now this time I won't spill them all over the place.
Like last time.
Yeah, like last time. That's what we were using the Christmas.
Alrighty.
Alright.
So who's
Here's
watching?
number one.
Who's watching? So we'll open that up, and we'll pop it up there.
Another can't see what's just there.
We'll make sure Christine can reach first.
Yes, that would help.
Here we go.
Oh, wow. Sydney, I can't even read your writing.
I need my glasses.
Theru, is it?
Yeah, D Theory. It's a weird. Yep.
From Sydney, you get to pick the first pot. So just come through and let us know which pot you
What is
prefer.
it? So it's D what? Furo. D Furo.
D Furo. Yep.
D Furo.
Yeah. D
Are
Furo.
you still with us, D Furo?
Yes, you've got to be still with us and
So just tell us, send us a message, say you're still here, and then we'll draw the next one
You
out.
put a comment.
and
Put a comment.
Yeah, just put if you'd like the pumpkin or the pot.
This
That-
way,
Yeah.
over here.
Yeah, that's better. Hey,
Yep.
you come over this way. Now we're joined.
All
So
right.
it's D Zero
Zero.
Sydney. Send us a message, and then to
He's
tell us
only
that-
about 9 hours away. Let us know which pot you'd like.
I don't think they're with us.
They're not with us?
Oh, what?
No, I don't think they're with us. They're not on the list of people that are watching.
So D Firo, if you're back, please send us a comment so we can
No,
we can put you in as a winner and then draw the next one.
Wow.
Wow, someone misses out on getting a pot. Or a pumpkin.
Yeah,
Does-
we're not getting any comment.
All right, we'll just give it a little bit more. We'll give it like 30 seconds more.
Yeah, all right. We'll give it another.
30 seconds and then we're going to draw out the next one.
Wow, someone's
Sorry,
going to be
but
lucky.
if you're not watching when we can't we can't put you through as a winner, we're going to draw the next one out.
TikTok, redraw.
All right, what have we got? We set the clock for 30 seconds, have we?
I'll set.
By the
So
time
that's 15 seconds gone.
Easy.
we'll put this over
All right,
here.
so 14,
Here we go.
13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
That's it.
We're gone. All right, we're redrawing.
Redrawing. There's no comment.
Yeah, so there you go.
If
Christine
they
can't
watch
see.
if they watch the recap that we're going to put up, they're not going to be happy.
Okay, so we've got Sheila,
New Mexico.
New Mexico. Sheila.coco or Coca.
Yes.
Sheila.coca, New Mexico.
Yeah, I think she's
Are you
with us.
watching?
Yes.
I think
Just send us a message and say that you're there.
Comment.
Do you want
Comment.
Send us a message.
Pot?
Comment.
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 Or-
Comment. Sorry. Comment. 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 We haven't got a message. We haven't got a message on the other one, have we?
pot?
15
I'll
seconds.
check. I'll check.
So, pot or a
Hang on. We're just going to check, make sure we didn't get a message because I mucked it up. It's supposed to be.
we were born in the last century.
No. Alright, so Sheila says I want the green one.
The
green
green one. So the pot
Right. So
has
no
gone.
message on Instagram. Okay. So Sheila, you're the winner.
And your pot's going to New Mexico.
New
Sandra
Mexico.
Lee says congratulations Sheila.
Yeah.
Well, hey.
Congratulations.
Now we're going to draw the second one.
The second one is for the pumpkin,
You put the little thing in there.
which will look lovely in your kitchen.
We'll shake it up again. Okay.
Natalie says congrats. Hey Natalie.
Hi, Natalie.
All right. Oh,
Michelle from Greensboro, North Carolina.
wow. There you
Still
go.
here? Are you
Still here? So
You
we're
got to
still
let
here.
us know you're still
So,
here, Michelle.
are you still there? Greensboro, North Carolina.
North Carolina.
North Carolina.
Not the Greensboro here. No.
No.
Michelle, you're still there. You need to send us a comment
To say,
to say that you're there and to win in the prize.
Just got to see if Michelle is still here. Are you still here, Michelle?
come
Michelle,
on.
you need to comment.
Otherwise we've got to draw again. Not
That's right.
Start minute timer.
Yeah.
Minute timer, yep. So, Michelle, you just
Michelle
need,
from North Carolina,
just send
please.
us a message. Tell us that you're still there from North Carolina.
So you can win this
The pumpkin.
beautiful pumpkin,
The pumpkin.
with this lovely blue in it.
Otherwise, the audience is going to be screaming redraw.
Amy Ride says congrats to the winners and thanks to the makers.
Well, don't go yet
Don't go
because
yet.
you could be a winner. If
How long
it-
we got to go?
If Michelle
We have
doesn't...
40 seconds left.
40 seconds left.
Michelle on
Go on,
YouTube,
Michelle.
it says. Michelle on YouTube.
Yeah,
Michelle on YouTube from North Carolina.
Yeah, comment.
From Greensboro, North Carolina. You need to make a comment. Tell us that you're still there.
The timer says redraw.
Well, we're going to redraw.
Only 22 seconds.
I'm
to
shaking.
go.
20, 19, 18, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
1.
Michelle from
That-
Greensboro, North Carolina, you're not there?
No
All
comments.
Oh,
No, well.
this is
Alright, Michelle,
amazing.
redraw.
This is amazing.
All right.
Natalie says, Michelle, hurry up.
All right, here we go.
Here
Going
we
in
go.
again. Sorry, Michelle. All right.
David Lincoln turning from Nebraska.
There you go.
You get the pumpkin to go in
David,
your
you still there
kitchen.
from Lincoln?
Yeah,
Turning.
somewhere, I think.
Come on, David, just say I'm still here. I
Just say
want
you're
the
still
pumpkin
there.
from Nebraska.
I think he's still with us
From Nebraska.
because it's got here on the list that he's still watching, but we'll see. If
David, you
put
just
it on
need to
there.
send a comment, please, and we'll. This pumpkin's yours.
Oh, come on, David.
Oh, we have to set the timer
I
again.
set the timer.
Yes.
Come on, David from Nebraska. Just reply and we'll send you a
Lincoln
pumpkin.
It's always pumpkin season.
Well, we're done.
What a fitting message.
So
Comment.
the other tags, just do you want to get them? I'll put them back in here. The ones that didn't reply, and we'll just make sure we've got the right ones there.
Yes, so we've got Sheila in New Mexico and David from Nebraska.
Okay, so put Sheila's in the pot.
So you don't get confused of who gets what.
Yep.
Because they're going across the world.
There we go.
And there we go. Thanks for joining us, and happy Easter.
And I hope you really enjoy your pot and pumpkin.
That's right. So we'll
Think
pack-
of us when you've got this in your kitchen up on your windowsill.
So we're on the
Kiln
holiday.
unload still to go.
Yes,
Yes, we're going to do a
still-
kiln unload now.
We're on the holidays at the moment, so you won't get these packed until Tuesday or Wednesday
Yes.
in Australia time. So,
Yes.
and then we'll send them off.
And who
thank
knows
you.
when you'll get them on the other side of the world.
And I hope you enjoy it.
Brian says, always a blast watching. Thanks, Brian.
Thanks,
Thank
Brian.
you.
Thanks a lot.
All right, I'm
All
gonna let Aiden come in and unload the kiln.
Latola says, had fun watching. Have a good Easter.
Yes, thanks,
Thank you,
Latola.
Latola. You too.
And we're going to do another giveaway. Probably about another 2 months, probably mid-year. We might do one before, but around about mid-year. So
Yes,
when
we like giving it away. It's nice and
yeah,
fun.
yeah, and as our glazes develop and our pots develop, then they'll get better and better.
Oh,
What was that?
That was a remote.
A remote.
Kiln remote.
Wow, how'd that come on?
We can't demonstrate.
Alrighty.
That's a lovely
So, first
kiln.
out of there. We'll get a nice pot out. Get your big pot out.
Show our first piece. So we've done 2 kilns since we last did a live, so we've got quite a few nice pieces to show you.
yes, definitely.
This one is a wheel thrown one. We got I can't speak.
Yes, that looks good.
Am I in frame?
I've had plenty of practice. You want me to do it?
Sandra Lee says she loves the Easter decorations. Thank you
Oh
very
yes.
much.
Guess who did the big egg?
Yes.
yours truly behind the camera.
Yes.
Yes,
And Seamus.
yes,
Yeah,
Seamus
I
helped.
Yes. A little bit.
Seamus definitely helped.
Natalie says, what's your favourite Easter candy?
Oh, Daryl Lee, nougat egg.
Yes.
Daryl
They
Lee,
might have them on the
nougat
other side
egg.
of the world.
What?
Are they
Maybe.
Australian?
Show you there.
I'll show you one of them. If you bring it down, I have to eat it.
That's right.
Yeah. So what's everyone else's favourite
pure
Easter?
bliss.
Put down what your favourite Easter sweet is.
Yes.
Would love to know what everyone eats around the world.
Some people might just have
You have the
pavlova.
goods.
Yes. Yeah.
That's
This is
an
it here.
Australian thing
This
too.
is the Daryl Lee. This is like traditionally the best.
You've been eating it for like 20 years, haven't you?
Oh, longer than that.
Longer than
My
that.
whole entire life.
Those Cadbury eggs.
Look at that.
They're
And it's-
nougat.
And it's nougat in the middle. It's just unbelievable.
They have shrunk over the years.
Oh yeah, they used to be.
And they used to have a little
Twice that
Tweety
size.
bird. A little Tweety bird.
They had a little Tweety bird on top, and they were about that high, and wider and bigger. They were huge. So I mean, they just don't last as long as they used to. You know?
Hi everybody that's joining us for our kiln unload.
But they still make them, which is good.
Yes.
My sister and I used to fight over these, and she's a lot older, so she probably won in the early days.
Now these days look yummy.
Oh, they're yummy, all right.
If you can't tell, Daddy loves them.
They're an Easter tradition
Yes,
in the family.
very much so.
Everyone gets one. Sandra said she's a fella nougat fan.
Hey, there we
Well,
go.
here we go. I'll break it open in front so you can have a look.
Don't fall over in the place.
I've got to get my hips done, so I'm a bit sore this morning. But anyway, here's the look at that. Ooh.
There's some AMSR for everyone on there.
Isn't that just sweet? That's just beautiful.
Coconut nougat.
I thought you were looking at pottery. No.
No, we're looking
gonna
at
look at pottery.
Easter eggs. I'll have to eat that now it's open.
That's right.
So we've got a wheel thrown pot.
Yes.
Now what glaze did you put on that? Aiden glazed this one, didn't you?
Yeah, so this one I put stonewashed blue. There's a little bit of Aussie bush running along the side and also a little bit of sapphire blue in this area here. So
And that's on black. That's why they've come out unusual colours.
yeah, this one's on
Black clay.
dark matter, KIln's dark matter clay, which has got a very heavy white grog in the
Yeah,
clay.
it's rough.
Yeah, but still it's done a nice job. I was
Yeah.
experimenting to see what the Aussie bush and the sapphire blue would look like on it. And it's turned out pretty good. So
Yeah, totally different colours.
happy with that one.
Because of the colour of the clay.
That's right.
But it's only from the reflection of the colour of the clay, not from what's in the clay, is that right?
Yes. Well, see, this is the exact same glaze, but I experimented a little differently on this one. I put stonewashed blue on the main part of the body.
Now he says beautiful pot, and Courtney says she's beautiful.
Oh, thank you, Courtney and Natalie. Thank you. I then put the Aussie bush and a experimental white cover on the inside as well as a little bit on the top, which has ran down and given it a shiny look. And also it's gone white clear, like basically you can see straight through the glaze on the inside. So that one was an experiment.
Put that one away, as you can see. A bit closer for you so you can see. Just have a look
Sheila
inside.
likes it, Aiden.
Thanks, Sheila.
Thank you, Sheila. There you go.
That's you.
And this one here, this is just in black clay. So we've got the blue. So we've got the floating blue at the bottom. We've got the green on top, which is the wacky wombat. So both of the glazes there have got the make up the wacky wombat combo. And we've got some local reduction SiC. So it's silicon carbide. And you can see that it's got that red tinge to it. So this is an experimental
It's
pot.
a bit hard to see with this light in
Is it?
here.
That's just an experimental
This is one of
pot.
your pots, isn't it?
Yeah. So this is why I
one of
make
his
these.
throwing pots that he's learning how to throw at the age of 60.
61
Sheila
now.
said she loves
61
the
now.
green. Oh, it is 61
61 now. Yeah. So there you go. So I don't know. Can you see that red in there?
Not hugely. Oh, I can now.
Yeah,
Yes.
about there?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's experimental.
Sandra
So
said, nice throwing pot, Jim.
oh, it's not
And
bad.
then he carved it with a bit of Kuranuki style on the outside.
That's right. So there you go. So
That's pretty good for someone that's never thrown anything ever. He's always hand built.
Well, the whole idea is to test our glazes. So I thought I'd make quick little pots so that we can do that, because you can't always get the full picture on test tiles unless you make big test tiles. So you might as well just make little pots as well. There you
Yeah.
go.
It's lovely. It's come out very nice.
Apsy says, what's the plans for Easter?
Plans for Easter.
Awesome.
Well,
Relaxing.
Number one,
And make some pots.
eat chocolate.
Yes.
We
Eat
actually have to make some pots because we've got a commission. So we're going to be potting. We've been potting all weekend, so
So this is the wacky wombat on a different clay body, so it's not on the black, so it has a different look to it. And you can see how Aiden's just put the pink on the top. Can you see that pink?
Yeah, I'm just a little bit dead.
About there?
That's it, yeah.
About there?
All the comments are blocking the view a little bit.
Yep, so about there.
yeah.
Can you see that pink at all? Can you see that pink?
Yes.
Yep.
Well, yeah, Apsy, we do sell them. We sell them on our website. All our pieces.
Or you can DM us if you want.
DM anything you like, just DM us and we can fix it up from there. So there's
Yes.
that one.
Very nice.
That Aiden.
Yes, this one is a little wheel thrown pot that's on mahogany
Safari.
clay.
It's on safari.
It's on safari. So this is our Rutol.
Safari pot.
This is our
I
Rut.
can glaze this one.
Anyone on safari at the moment?
Someone's on a boat.
On a
You could
boat.
say that's
Not
safari.
quite. Well, it is a water safari.
Water
Yeah, water
safari.
safari.
This is a rutile green that we have, and this is the new Tamaku, isn't it?
No, that's the Aussie bush,
Yep.
right, on the below. That's
Yeah.
That's not,
It's not a rutile, is it?
No.
No. Okay, so that's our Aussie bush cover.
that's tin and chrome.
Tin and chrome. Oh, that's right. Yeah. This is our Aussie bush cover glaze that I've put on the base, and then I've put Tamaku, our new Tamaku, on the top, and just used a sort of slip trailer to sort of decorate it and splosh it around. So it's given this sort of very naturalistic, safari-looking look, which
I've
is
got a Zulu spear upstairs.
yes.
We collect
An
some
antique
antiques
one.
and vintage stuff as well. So
Yeah.
Can you see the sort of the metallic look to that, or not really?
No,
Not really.
not really. It looks-
No.
I mean, you can a wee bit, I think.
It is.
Yeah,
It's.
you can a little bit. People who can see the reflections that look like spots on it, that's like the metallic.
Yeah, that's the metallic. So I think
Metallic
there's a bit of
looking
crystal
to it.
growth
It's a
in
bit
there.
hard to get it up on the camera.
Yep. No, that's fair enough.
Actually says, might be good for my auntie's birthday, which I definitely didn't forget.
That's good.
you can't forget your auntie.
No, definitely not.
There's lots of aunties and uncles in the world.
This was actually the last little bit of clay that I had of white. I forget what it was. I think I was turning the bases of a few pots, and I had the little clumps you put to hold the pot on the bat. I still had a few of them, so I just sort of put it together and created like a little inkwell, which no one's going to use anymore. But you could use it as a what do you call it? A toothpick holder as well.
Yes. It's a good test pot though. That's what you did it for, didn't you?
Yeah,
Tracing
it
glaze.
crazed all along the top here. This was the other one that we put the experimental white on, and the white basically made the whole top part of the pot craze. The Aussie
Still
bush,
got to work on that glaze.
yes, which is why it's on a test pot.
Yeah. So when you got crazing, it's basically you've got a misfit between your clay and your glaze. So one way you can do it is to actually put the silica level up, and you keep putting it up in increments, obviously with alumina as well, and until you get out of that little zone of crazing. If that doesn't work, you can change the flux ratio. You can bring that down from a 3.7 to a 2.8. If that doesn't work, then you can add a bit of boron. So they're all little tricks that you can use to actually get a bit of crazing. But having said that, this is the first lot of crazing we've had, so I'll actually put all that to the test soon.
Yes.
Actually says, well, to be fair, I got a competition the same day and have been focusing on it. Well, as long as you got a good excuse, then it should be fine.
Who was that?
Actually, the one who didn't forget my aunt's.
No, that's fair
That's
enough.
important.
Can you see the sort of how it's reacted with the Aussie bush underneath? It's got a sort
Yes.
of pattern to it. I really like that actually at the base.
Yeah.
I reckon on a longer pot, if you had that sort of marry between the two glazes, it would look good.
Yeah.
So that's why you do test little pots.
Test pots.
Thank you.
We've got that cup there.
Yeah.
Got that one. And this one is a green. So this is just our green base, and then we've put the Aussie bush over the top,
Adds
which
a
is that
test
chrome,
pot,
which
as
is
you
that
can see.
chrome there, and then we've put the local reduction silicon carbide glaze here to give it just a little bit more of an effect. We're just trialling this out.
This is a test cup.
This is definitely a test cup. You can see there, you know. So
If we get broken pieces here, we keep them.
that's right, and we
Always
just
a good test.
absolutely, because it's a good canvas. So you work on your, instead of throwing things away or saying it's no good, just fire it. Even if it's got a crack in it, doesn't matter.
And even if it's like this, you know, and you think, oh, I can't reclaim the clay, you can always make a test tile out of it.
Because you can't get that same look from a test tile. We got a test tile here, have we? Well, can grab a test tile, Christine, please.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's what we do. We've got a little bit of blue in there.
Any
So
test tile?
yeah, any test tile will do. So that we can develop that there. So as you can see with a test tile, you're limited to what you can see. That's one of our test tiles. So that's a little talc based glaze there that we're actually testing, but you can see the difference, right? So you just cannot get the same look. So don't throw your pots out if they're no good. Just fire them anyway. They don't cost you much to fire them, and you can just test out glazes, whether they're commercial or whether or not they're ones you make yourself.
And Apsy says, Apsy, the competition is a yo-yo champion.
So someone in front?
New South Wales.
No?
Okay.
Okay, so, and that's that glaze there. So you want to show that one off?
Yeah, so this is the next one out of the kiln, but Seamus is going to grab a mould and explain to you about this piece, because he and Mummy were in development of this one. So I'll just give us a couple of seconds. But this is our new formulated Aussie bush glaze with the cover and the green base. So we've got a slightly different look with this one compared to the older version. But you're still working on it, aren't you?
Yeah. So
Someone's throwing up hearts, so they like it.
Oh, thank you.
So
This
here,
is it.
that's the mould. That's the silicone mould there, as you can see.
We made a video on this a while ago now, on how
And
we
we've made a
made this.
plaster mould out of that.
Yes.
And then the cup come out of the plaster mould.
That's
Yes.
right. So that.
It's
is-
not a slip.
That
We've-
one.
That cup's been hand built.
Yes,
Yes.
that's right. So
But it's good for drying it out, isn't it? Right.
Yeah, it's a press mould.
yeah, press mould cup. So yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, a little whiskey glass.
Yes.
I'll have one
The
of them.
first one, so it will be perfected.
That's right. All right. Now next we've got the test tiles out of a kiln,
A large group of test tiles, actually.
and we've been working on quite a few different glazes.
Courtsy says, that is brilliant. Thank you, Courtsy. And she's pretty. Thank you.
Look at all these.
So we've been working on lots of glazes. So we're developing a crawl glaze, which is that's a zinc pink.
Wow, it's worked, hasn't it, very well?
Well, we're going to let this glaze mature a little bit, even in the test phase, for another few weeks, because apparently, which I haven't done yet, it improves with these crawl glazes improve.
And makes it more circular, doesn't it?
Yeah, they beat up a bit more, and so it'll be very interesting to see what happens with this one here in another 3 weeks in regards to dipping another new tile. So that's that one there, that's on black. This is the same crawl glaze on white, as you can see
So it
there.
does transform by letting it sit and what do you call it, slate?
Well, yeah, I don't know. I'd have to look up Matt's, so Matt from Ceramic Materials Workshop, a little shout out to him. I'd have to look up his notes on it, but yeah,
Courtsy
so
says, ooh, love that.
yeah, they do mature in time. It's an ash glaze that we're actually working on. We're trying to get this to run in rivulets, but it hasn't really. Well, it's done it at the back a little bit, so anyway, we'll keep working on that one.
Streaks, you want it to run in streaks, do you?
Want to run in streaks, that's right. So, and yeah, so there you go. There's a nuka glaze that we've been working on. So this is the second
Yes,
one.
I love that.
The first one was a little bit runny, so we had a lot of beading and pooling down the bottom. And I just want to use this one as, you know, a stable glaze that we can count on that it's not going to run off a pot.
That'll
that's it.
look beautiful on a tea bowl, that one.
That's right. And this one was an ash glaze, and sorry, a Chino. Now cones, these are all cone 6, so this is a Chino, but as you can see, it's very underfired. So
Sandra said, ooh, pretty. She
The-
must have liked
the Chino, this Chino here is way underfired. As you can see, it's very dry and too much alumina. So I've pulled the alumina down on the next test, and we'll see how that goes. And we've got a yellow that we developed as well. So this is titanium without any stain. The next ones I'll be putting a bit of stain in this to see what sort of yellows we can get out of that. And we have the talc. This is not a bad one, but I don't know if you're going to be able to see that on camera. That's the talc on a dark clay body. I can't really see that. Okay, and then we've got lots of Temukas. Temukus. I get that. There's somebody in this household calls them Temukas. And I hear it all the time and say, what do? I call it a Temuku. So Temuku. So we've got a black.
And mind you, Daddy corrects every time. It says Temuku. And then the minute he gets on a live camera, Temuku.
Yeah, I just lose it, don't I? So there's the black. And this is the oil spot we're looking for, but it's not oil spot. But this black has actually got an oil spot in it. So we're going to develop that a bit more. Yeah, so basically that's...
Just show the brown one with the white on it as well. Like
the brown one with the white. This one here? This one?
The buff clay with the white on it.
This one here?
Yeah, that one.
Oh, that's the Nuka.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's just because you've got a darker clay body. So porcelain, so it goes basically your red clays. So it's usually, it goes like this in absorption in regards to glazes. Is the white clay body will absorb the glaze the most.
Tilt them forward a wee bit.
And then the buff clay will be a little bit less than the white, so you get a thinner application. And then the darker clay body, a thinner application again. So if you want to have the same apples compared with apples, you would dip this one a bit longer than this one, and you dip this last one a little bit longer than this one. So there you go.
Sandra said she loves the Nuka. So do I, Sandra.
Yeah, and that's with actual ash.
Yes.
That's our ash out of a barbecue.
That's alright.
So we've got a whole lot more that we cooked up last weekend. So
Yes, out of our Mexican fire, I think they are.
what do you call them? Anyway,
I knew the name of it last weekend and I can't think of it now.
yeah.
The next piece is a little wheel-thrown
Safari bar.
safari
We're back on
vase.
safari
Back
again.
on safari. If anyone remembers me making this one, I did a coil out of a, what do you call it, a hand extruder. That's it, that's the word, extruder. So I used a hand extruder just to do a little bit of a coil on this vase. So that one's a little test pot.
They're certainly different, those ones.
And this one here, I'm going to shove Aiden's off because I reckon this is an absolute beauty.
It looks lovely.
This is like a landscape. So as you can see here, we've got the chrome at the bottom, and then we've got the Temuku and the in amongst all the texture, and then we've got the blue, which is our sapphire blue, if you can see that nicely, and then inside it's orange.
So tilt back a bit,
Whoop, like that.
so you get it. That's better. Yeah.
That there.
Yeah.
How's that?
I will do this as well.
It's absolutely beautiful glaze, this one. Glaze combo.
Can everyone see that?
Yes. Lovely.
But what I like about
twist it round so they can see all sides.
what I like about this one is that it reminds me of a landscape. So with all the dark twigs, and you've got to have a bit of imagination
lovely.
there, a bit of abstract there.
The camera never does it justice. As
Blue
well.
sky.
Natalie says that's my favourite.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks, Natalie.
Thanks, Natalie. So the blue sky, the twigs or the trees in the background, and the green, you know, so, and then we've got the orange inside. So beautiful little combination here, and a beautiful little pot.
Looks lovely.
Yeah, it is very nice. Very nice.
Very nice.
And the carving in it just
Carving's great.
sets it off.
Yes,
next do you do,
definitely.
Well, since we're showing showstoppers, we'll show the next amazing one. Look at this.
This is mummy.
And who was going to throw this out? Because somebody put a hole in it and thought, nah, that's it, it's ruined,
It's unrecoverable.
unrecoverable, and ended up wanting to throw it out of all things.
I repaired it.
So
I went to the trouble.
went to the trouble, fixed it back together again, and mended the little hole.
Lincoln said, wow, that potty's wild. I don't know if it's mine or yours, but...
They're both wild.
yes.
They're both wild. This one's on mahogany clay, and this is hand built. This one completely.
Is it mahogany? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you fluted.
No, it's not. No, that's the
What's written on
that's
the
the
bottom?
earth.
Oh, red earth.
That's
Red
the
Oh,
red
there
earth.
it is. This is red earth. Sorry.
So
not mahogany.
Keen's red earth.
Keen's red earth. We're trying a new dark red clay body. So
Oh,
we've been.
Lincoln said both. Both pots are wild.
Not drying. That's beautiful.
Oh yeah,
Look at the
no.
way
But that's
it
why
turns
we.
out.
That's why we made it, because we were trying.
Yep.
This one's done with the fluting tool, isn't it? You did this with the fluting tool.
Trying to think now what I used on that one.
Anyway, you carved it.
Yeah, carved
Yeah,
it.
yeah, it's lovely.
It's lovely.
You
There's-
can view the video.
Oh, you can view the video. I have
Yes.
Yes, that'll
the
be up
video's
shortly.
of making that.
Yeah,
yes, no, so that's a
put up
lovely,
again shortly with the finished product.
lovely piece with the
I
wacky
like
wombat.
how the blues just hooked onto all the carving down the bottom. Tilt forward a wee bit. That's it. And that, because the glare takes it away.
Yeah, it's lovely, lovely
Come
vase.
out
This
very
one.
well. Very
Yeah,
nice.
you can show
Oh
yours.
yes, this one is a
Look at that orange.
stone wash blue,
Red
floating orange, and Aussie bush on the back glaze. So I've put 3 glazes, and do you reckon you can work out how I've put that
Orange on it.
orange on it? That's my hand actually, if I can line it up of course. So my hand's there. So I've dipped the first glaze in just holding it, and you can use your hand as a glaze stop. So the glaze won't adhere to the pot where your hand is, because it basically creates like a suction fit when you put it into the water or into the glaze. So then you take that off and you're left with bare clay underneath, and I can put a floating orange on the bare clay, but on the where the white clay is, because it's showing through. You wouldn't see this glaze, it was over the top of the blue.
That's very cool, Aidan, Sandra said.
Oh, thank you,
And
Sandra.
you hand painted the orange on, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you'll have these big dry spots where there's no glaze. You just grab your I'm trying to think what it is. Your paintbrush, and you just paint it in. So
Yes, you glaze brush.
yes, your glaze brush.
Your glaze brush.
Yes.
Okay, just a recap on well, Aidan's got the next pot out, and this is. Don't you think this looks brutalist in shape? I mean, you normally see like that sort of shape in pottery in the 70s, well, mainly the 80s. I'm not that old, but in the 80s, late 70s, 80s, in a university or something, you'd have that sitting, with that shape.
Yeah.
It's real brutalist sort of look to
West
it.
German vase. type
West
thing.
German, yeah, it could be a bit West German, but anyway, so
Yeah, it's come out really well.
it's beautiful.
Even
I'll
I'm
get you to hold that
surprised.
one, and I'll show this one.
Yep,
This one,
there's another one there.
that is another brutalist type vase.
It's
Kirinuku.
Kurinuki
Kurinuki.
inspired that one.
Kukurunuku inspired. They both are, really, aren't
Yeah.
they?
Yeah.
But I'm just saying the brutalist look.
Yes. Oh, the other ones, I think not as Kurinuki as this one.
Kuroniki.
Yeah.
Kukurunuki.
So this one's a lovely little handmade vase. It's all been.
Come out very well too, hasn't it?
Oh yeah, look at the shine on it when it's spinning.
Yeah.
This is our wacky wombat glaze. It's turned out absolutely magnificently on this one.
On black clay. isn't
And
it?
look, I encourage anyone who's interested in doing your own glazes to get onto either Sue McLeod's courses. She's from Canada, and I started with Sue and did 3 of Sue's courses. You can also get on to some glaze courses that John Britt does, and he's fantastic as well. He's got a series of about 30 of them
On YouTube.
on YouTube, and then I've just done 3 courses with Matt Katz at Ceramics Materials Workshop. So either of those 3 there, because making your own glazes is just
A lot of fun.
a lot of fun, and you're bringing your pottery skills into your hands. You're not relying on commercial glazes or other people commercial glazes are great, so you want to use commercial glazes, that's great. But if you're interested in glaze chemistry, then these are the sort of results that you can get, and you've not only that, but you can control your glaze. So if you want to stop there, that's what you're going to design your glazes to do, is to stop there, right? And that
It won't
is
run onto the shelf.
won't run onto the shelf, and you don't have to worry about your shelves. And that's the confidence we have when we do our own firings, is that we know that there's certain glazes we can push a little bit further and others we can't, but because we know our glazes back to front, that's the beauty about doing a glaze course.
Yes, we only put little trays underneath test tiles because we're not sure how they're going
That's
to come
right.
out.
Otherwise
but our
we-
pots, we don't have to worry about
No,
it.
otherwise we don't use cookies most of the time. But then again, the more we experimented in gloop glazes, which is the next phase we're going to go into, we're going to have to basically do that, because you've got no control over multiple glazes.
This one was an
Well, not
experiment.
that you haven't got no control, but you've got less control.
This one was another experiment that I did as well. That's the floating orange but on black. So you can see, when I was talking about the previous one, the floating orange on white clay, actually you can see the floating orange. It is an orange glaze, but when you put it on top of black clay, can't see a thing. So I put this on just to experiment. I'll see what it looks like. I think that's I'm trying to remember
Sapphire,
what
isn't it?
I think that's sapphire, but
Yeah.
it's
Is it on
pretty
brown clay?
black.
Yeah, I think it's
I think that's sapphire from memory, that one there.
It's hard to
Oh,
see
but then again,
the
it's
different
gone.
tones in the colours.
I think it's gone green because of the floating orange that's like ran down on it.
I don't think it's run all the way down though, is it?
It's weird. I can't
Oh,
quite.
that might be.
You have to look
Is
at
that,
your
that
video.
might be a rutile green over black.
Oh, it might be, yes. Yes,
Yeah,
that's
rutile
exactly
green.
what it is.
Oh, that's exactly what it is. When you look inside, it's rutile green.
Yeah, no, that is. Yeah, so that's the rutile green with the floating orange. And you can see on a dark clay body, it's just dark, basically. There's not much colour there.
Yeah, you can't see much on that one.
So that's why doing this technique's good, because you can bring that glaze and pop it out because you've got a white background for it to contrast against.
And hello to all the pottery studios that are joining us.
yes.
It says,
Yes, it's
hey,
endless.
from New Zealand again.
And who's that from?
Travis.
Travis. How are you, Travis?
Thanks for joining us, Travis. This one is the Wacky Wombat this is on mahogany clay.
Yep.
And this is the new combination that I'm doing with the Wacky Wombat, the 2 combo, and then adding the pink on top to get a pink look to the top part of the pot. Can you see that on
A
there?
wee bit
It's like got a slight pink look to
tinge
it.
to it.
Anyway,
Just needs to be subtle.
Yes,
Yes.
needs to be subtle. So with this particular one, I dipped the pink a little longer because I thought, oh, maybe that might be able to make it a bit stronger. And ended up, I made the glazes at the top, 3 glazes at the very rim too much, and it ended up crawling. So when you put your glazes on too thickly, or you put too many glazes, especially up on a rim,
That's
there's a
thin.
chance that's thin. There's a chance that it can crawl, which
That's
is
right.
what it's done.
Couple glazes are notorious for it.
But that's glaze testing, and that's why you test different covers and that. So when I do the 2 combos next time, the pink goes on really quickly and not a very long dip at all.
And Travis says 3K likes. That's wicked, team.
Yes.
3K likes on TikTok.
Oh
which is-
wow!
Ah, thank
Fantastic.
you.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
It's great, isn't it?
It is, thank you. This is the pink, and that's the white cover that we're developing for the Temaku.
That's
Hey.
another one of your throwing pots that you.
That was a
Yeah.
very early one. I think that's one of the first. But and it's also crazing inside. I don't know if you can see that crazing inside.
Not really.
Not really. Can you see
No.
that? No, not at all.
A little bit on this camera.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
just a little
That's
bit.
good.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
see that,
Yeah, you can see where it's thick. It's crazing. So this is a development glaze, and it's on a development, well, you know, a test pot. So I wasn't intending to do much with this pot apart from test glazes with it. So there you go. So we'll work on that white as well. You got some crazing at the top as well, so it's not just where it's thick; it's actually on the wall of the pot as well.
Yes. We don't like crazing on any of our pots.
All right.
So as a little bit of a recap, I'll quickly run through what we've pulled out of the kiln. So there's this one here, Shane, so grab your hand for a second.
Yep,
We'll quickly cycle through. That is our Stonewash Blue and Sapphire with Aussie Bush on a wheel frame
let's
vase.
come.
That one there, that's lovely.
That has come out so good, Aiden.
With the
Very
Tamaku.
nice.
The landscape.
The landscape.
It looks a bit like Sydney Nolan. You know, a little bit like Sydney Nolan sort of Albert Tucker sort of work.
Tilt
With
forward a wee bit, that's it.
Maybe even
That's it.
anyone who knows Australian artists.
And the orange inside really pops.
Yeah, so that one's a really nice one. Then we've got back to the
Kiraniku.
Kiraniku, that's it. I'm trying to think of what it was. So that's our little Kiraniku vase. We got the Stonewash Blue and Floating Orange, which you saw just recently. That's come out really nicely. We've got the
There's love
Wilfrone
hearts going up, somebody likes it.
pot
Probably
with
go a little bit slower.
the SIC.
Yeah.
SIC.
Yeah, silicon carbide.
Yeah, silicon carbide with a little bit of the red that we've got on there,
It's just nice and slow to spins.
and the
They can see
Wacky Wombat.
blazes. That's it.
We then
Got a
got the Safari bowl.
Safari.
That's
Watch out for the lions. I can see a lion coming out of here.
Yeah, that's right. With the Tamaku
He's chasing
and
us. Wow.
Tamaku
Get,
and what is it?
Get
Aussie
Sylvester
Bush.
onto him.
Nice glaze,
Yeah,
Taylor
we'll get
said.
Sylvester.
Yeah, Sylvester, he right
I
on
don't know
him.
how well
He
he'll
fends
do it.
off all the magpies, all the other cats, everybody.
Yeah.
Spend
At
them all.
times,
As if.
at times,
Never,
at
never,
times.
never,
No, is it
never does nothing.
All the animals
All he does
eat
is
out
eat
of
and
his
sleep.
food bowl and he lets them do it.
Eat and sleep, that's all he does.
This is Stonewash Blue, the Aussie Bush, and then we've got the white experimental cover that we put over the top.
As the saying goes, wouldn't work in 9 months.
That's
I'm working
our
an iron lung, Sylvester.
that's our Aussie Bush with the Aussie Bush with the SIC as well.
What is the
And-
SIC?
Silicon and
Silicon carbide.
silicon carbide.
And what
That's
is
it?
So what it does is it's a localized reduction.
Oh, that's right.
So the silicon carbide bubbles and lets off its gases, and that creates a localized reduction. If you bring that pot around, a localized reduction around this glaze. So you've got all the gas coming off the glaze, and then it creates this is like a copper red that you get in a reduction firing. Because it's oxidation, we can't do that, but we can get to a certain extent a localized reduction. So when you put that on really thick, it'll bubble, but you'll get more red.
That's our little.
I'll get some of this.
That's our little
just yet.
press
bring 'em
mold
up.
cup that we've developed. So Seamus showed that a little bit earlier in the live video that they made this from a mold. So that's a nice little pot. We've got the brutalist pot that's made with the red earth clay and the wacky wombat glaze. So that's turned out really, really nice on red earth.
Travis says, my favourite saying is, it wouldn't work if you plugged him in. That's a good one.
That's a good
And
one.
Sylvester says Happy Easter to everyone. I've just woken him up so he can say Happy Easter to
Natalie
everyone.
says, wishing you all happy an Easter and all the yummy candy. Love the KIln Unload.
Thank you, Natalie.
To that whiskey cup, that's the mould that we made.
Which you can see on the videos.
Yeah, it's pretty old, so you have to go back quite a ways, but we made a mould for it, a press mould, so that we can make
Oh, gee. Those new guys.
all these people are going to be like, where's my egg?
Oh,
That's it.
it's worth waiting for all year.
Oh, yeah.
They only come around once a year. Yeah, they come around once a year, but they start putting them on the shelf in like January.
Yeah, exactly. That's mahogany clay with our wacky wombat and a little bit of pink. Grab that for a second. And that's the same glaze, but on speckle.
delicious.
On speckle.
My God, it's like heaven.
With a bit of,
It's
with a
like
bit of
heaven
pink.
in the mouth.
With a bit of pink.
It's just amazing. It's just a burst of sugar, flavour, and
You can't tell people that he likes it, eh?
and a hint of chocolate, and I'll be back in the diet
Lucky you
in a
can't
couple
eat
of days.
glazes.
Back in the diet.
Back in the diet in a couple of days.
And that's the last piece. That's with our new. What was the white?
Yeah, it's the cover.
Yeah, white cover that
That'll
we're
do.
And
testing
then
on, and the pink on a white clay body throne
And
vase.
congratulations to the two people that have
Yes,
won
congratulations
a
to
pot
the
and
two,
a
and
pumpkin.
thank you for joining us. Thank you for entering the draw, and we're
Absolutely.
going to have another draw again shortly,
In a couple of months.
couple of months, and
So-
Bye from all of us.
This is just quickly, this is the test tiles as well that we all did. And you can go back on our recap, which will be posted up, where we talk about these a bit more
Yes.
in depth.
that's right. And have a safe Easter,
Yes,
and eat lots of chocolate.
absolutely.
If you don't like chocolate, then I suppose you could have
and
a
thank
salad.
you.
Eat
thank
whatever you like.
Yeah, have a salad.
Yeah,
And
whatever
thank-
you like.
thank
Eat whatever you like.
Salad's good.
And thank you everybody for supporting us.
Yes,
Yes,
thank you.
Lovely to see you all.
Yes,
Congratulations to the
definitely.
winners.
We'll see you next unload. whenever
Yes,
that is.
definitely.
Say bye, Bobby.
Bye.
Bye, Bobby. He's gone to sleep already.
Oh, God, he's a lazy
course.
bugger.
Lincoln Turning, David said thank you. Sandra Lee said wonderful to see your lovely faces. Happy Easter.
Happy
Thanks, Sandra.
Easter.
And thank you to everyone. Have a
Thank
lovely
you.
day.
Thank you, Lincoln. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. Thank-
Bye.